This is Voluntas, my ultimate Iron Man. As an ultimate Iron Man, I cannot trade nor use a bank, but I decided to push my restrictions a little further and became a Slayer pure account. My Slayer level will not be going above 1. This locks off many items and other conveniences that Slayer provides. And what for? Jal-nib-rek, a pet received at a 1% chance from the inferno. One of the most difficult pieces of content in the game, a symbol of mastering the inferno. And for me, conquering it without Slayer. Welcome back. It's been a while. As you can see, I was prepped for doing some inferno, but I did a practice run and it went pretty well. There were almost no mistakes, but it wasn't too clean, and especially because I need to flick sets because I don't have the blowpipe, I figure I'll skip out on that for now, which just means I need to know all these potions and grab all my items back. Alright, I set up my inventory. This should be good. So now I'll go into what I plan to do next, which was Chambers of Xeric. Now I can't get straight into it because I have really one more item I need, and that is the Dragon Defender. It shouldn't be too hard to get with all the gear I have right now. But first I need to turn this spear into a hosta. There we go. Now I need to get in some melee gear. So now I should be ready to get the Dragon Defender. Oh, there we go. That didn't take too long. Alright, well, this is what I have so far. I have runes for Iban Blast and Home Teleport, and a decent amount of free inventory, but I'm using sharks. If I need to, I'll get the brews and restores out of my looting bag, but I'll see how this goes. There aren't too many resources for UIM chambers, so I'll just have to try this and get a feel for it. But I guess first I should talk about what I want from here. I probably mentioned it before, but the main thing I want is the Dexterous Prayer Scroll. It unlocks Rigor, which is a really good range prayer, which is very valuable to have, especially with planning to do so much Inferno. It's probably going to take quite a lot of raids because as a solo, it looks like about a 3.5% chance on average of getting a purple, and 1% chance of it being Dexterous Prayer Scroll. Pretty likely it'll be a Dexterous Prayer Scroll, but it might not be. Some other decent items are Arcane Prayer Scroll, which gives Augury. Augury is not that good, but it's alright to have. Ancestral would be fine. Ancestral Robe Top would be really good. Kodai Insignia would be alright because I can make a really good wand from that, and Twisted Bow would be really insane, but it's such a low chance to get that, it's not really expected. I also should get a good amount of herbs, and maybe some runes and some other miscellaneous supplies, so should be quite a rewarding grind, but especially in the beginning it's probably going to be pretty tough, especially with this gear. You lose points if you die. You don't want to die. You get less of a chance at an item. So that was the last room I had to conquer before the final fight. On an ultimate especially, I don't think it's good if you have to make potions every time, but since this is my first time, I'll make some potions. You can make potions by planting some seeds, wait for the seeds to grow, and then you can take a gourd from over here, fill it with water at the fountain, clean the herb, put the herb in, and choose what you want to make. Revitalizations are super restores, Xeric aids are serotonin brews, and then the different one is the overload, which is kind of like a super combat potion, but better. Luckily I have 82 herb lore, so I'm actually making really good potions. If you had lower herb lore, you'd just make worse versions of these. Alright, now I'll potion up and see how this goes. It's been a while, so I might die a few times, but I'll hopefully learn pretty quickly. And for the mage portions of the fight, I'll be doing a little bit of a strange method, since I don't have a trident, but it seems to have been made by Woox himself, so I'm probably in good hands. Alright, potioned up, and the overload automatically raises your combat levels every 15 seconds, I believe, so even if you brew, you're fine. I'll try my best, but it probably won't end too well for the first one at least. Alright, yeah. To make this a little bit more doable, I'll go in with all these potions and die to Olm, and then they'll stay on the ground. So I'll have a bunch more brews available. Alright, I'm getting this down. It does drain stamina though because I'm always running, and take a long time because I'm using Iban Blast. Well, I'm out of run energy. Well, I still got it, but I don't have enough run energy to keep doing it. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Well, I can bring some more potions. Alright, take 3. Alright, it wasn't great, but it was definitely a start. Oh, that is actually really good. So the ancient tablet means I can teleport here as much as I want. So I can head to my house, bank these sapphires at the enclave, and after I use it here, I can head here. So very convenient now. Now, some improvement to be made, but I think the main thing I realized was I need more stamina, but I'm starting to get the process at least. So just probably bringing a lot of stamina and I should be fine, hopefully. One thing I need to take care of is my inventory. Doing this with prayer potions and sharks is not a good idea. I made a lot of brews and restores, so I might as well use them. So I'm gonna go get those out of my bag. Oh, that was more of a process than it needed to be, but now I can reorganize my inventory. Alright, this is the inventory I'll bring. It looks a little strange to me, but I think it should work pretty well. Well, I guess now let's get a raid. Let's see if I can do it a little bit better than the last one. Alright, this might be impossible. Or at least if I land 0 hammers. I might not be able to do Tecton without a combat potion. Or maybe I just need to land hammers. Oh, there's a combat task. Wait, I don't have anti-poisons. Alright, I'm gonna go make some. Alright, well I made that. I'll use it very shortly, but I do want to double check something. Alright, I want to see if this energy well heals my poison. It does not. Alright, I guess I just needed an anti-poison. And another combat task. I brought in potions, but I'm gonna need to make a bunch for Ulm, but that was expected. I'm actually gonna drop 2 piles of potions in Ulm's room, just to give myself a lot of leeway. Hopefully with that I'll be able to complete it, but it's possible I won't be able to. Now I'll get my inventory ready for going in. For real this time. Alright, here we go now. Took a bit of time to prep. Hopefully this is good enough. Alright, well, I used all the potions, but I made it alive, and that's an elite clue. Oh man. And I'll decant all of my potions to 2 dose, because it makes it easier to unnote them. It would be even easier with 4 dose, but then it would get annoying if I have 1 doses lying around. With 2 doses, it's a pretty good balance. What? Oh, no. So lucky, but so unlucky. I can't complain with a raid like that, though. The thing that makes Rigor so much better is that Rigor gives increased damage, while Augury just gives attack. Which means I should hit more often, which is actually pretty good. So, let's learn Augury. And that will be helpful for Inferno. It's some defense, higher chance to hit the nibblers, so there's 1 collection log. Hopefully the next one is dexterous and doesn't take too long. Alright, I might be able to save this raid with Fire Blast. Not bad. Alright. Back to full charges. Oh, come on. Still got it. I messed up at the end, but... And... I don't think I need silver ore. By the way, if you didn't pick up seeds during the raid, you can rake them at the end of the floor rooms. So this is nice if you forgot to get them or just didn't have the inventory for them. Alright, big moment here. I still dropped some supplies on the ground, but this time only 2 stacks. Seems like the other stacks had enough time to despawn, so we'll see how 2 goes. Alright, that was close. And some blood runes. So I found that since I'm below 115 combat level, the chambers I'm fighting is a little easier, which means I get a little less points, but I can make it ignore my level. I'll try that. It might be a very bad idea though. Also, one thing to be aware of is if you can't make overloads, make sure something in the raid drops them. I won't have overload pluses for this, and I hope that isn't a problem. So Aventos are actually really good as a drop. As it stands, I only have enough staminas for about 100 raids. I use like 4 per raid, and it's pretty likely I won't get the dexterous within 100 raids, so getting Aventos, which I can use to make super energies, which I can then use to make staminas, is really good. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah. I guess I take that bomb. We interrupt your regularly scheduled program for Leagues with Voluntas. Wait, are my eyebrows purple? Why are my eyebrows purple? Alright. Well, there's 82 runecraft. That concludes this installment of Leagues with Voluntas. Okay, that was close. No purple though. Runite ore and saltpeter. Was it bugged there? I have no clue why it just stood there. Maybe it was blocked from the tree. Oh, come on. I made potions and everything. Yeah. Small update of how the raids are going. Mutagile took all 6 of my brews, and I'm on vanguards and ran out of health. So now I need to wait for my overload to finish, so I can get 50 health and hopefully finish off this room. Some Renars. Oh man, the tectons are brutal. That was like all of my prayer in like 10 minutes. Raids are brutal if you don't have good gear. It's supposed to make sense. Dragon arrows. I didn't have enough resources to do SPL. I guess I need to be more picky about the layouts I choose, or I need to make a prayer enhance. No purple. By the way, I've been doing the mage method wrong this whole time actually. You're supposed to click on one of the tiles in the middle, not just run to the left. If you manually click on the correct tile in the middle, even if Olm turns its head all the way to the left instead of to the middle, you're able to fix it by running to the right. So now I shouldn't be taking any extra damage even if Olm turns its head all the way to the left. That's just too close sometimes. Oh, that's a lot of points lost. Well, I need to recharge my Iban staff. So a full Iban staff gets me about 10 raids. A new PV. And some blood runes. Yeah, well, to be expected. Alright, new PV. I did realize something though. On my main account, I've done 111 chambers, pretty much all with full points, and I've only gotten 2 arcane fire scrolls. Now, I haven't done too many on this account yet, but chambers hasn't given me much yet. I hope that that trend doesn't stay. Maybe I'll get the fire scroll soon. Maybe not though. Oh. Huh. Well, that was a pretty quick one, so that makes sense that I got it. Some more herbs are nice, I guess. Well, my bag is full. It has some kind of useless items that I could probably drop. So I guess I need to head to Hespori and reorganize my inventory. This should be good for now, but I might need to start dropping some items soon. Alright, that still goes off. Oh, Dark Relic. I guess I'll take some herbal XP. 12k. Not too bad. Dropped some dynamite before because I can't really hold it. Oh, I thought I could use them here to pay for like TOB deaths or something, but I guess not. Well, I guess it's another 400k to drop. Where's the muted owl going? Mahogany planks. Oh, mahogany planks. Alright, I'll find space for them. Oh, also, new PB. Almost sub 1 hour. So what I decided is I'm gonna cut these gems now. My bag's a little bit nicer now. Important news, I've finally reached sub 1 hour, but white light. Well, wilderness step. Almost sub 1 hour, and some soul runes I guess are nice. Well, 25 KC. And decent herbs, I guess. And I need to recharge my Iban staff. Well, Aventos are really good. And death runes are decent because I'm running out. Basilisks require 40 Slayer, so not this time. I got a long bone? Huh. Well, 1 in 400, so it's not that rare. More death runes are kind of nice. And I guess rune arrows I can sell for like 80k. But more importantly, I got a long bone. Well, some construction XP, a little bit of money, and a reminder to log off. Maybe one more raid though. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this, but I learned this pretty early on. If you die, I believe everything disappears after like 30 minutes, and because I'm using Iban's Blast, my ulms actually do take that long. But if you drop everything on the ground, it's 2 hours. I don't know if that helps anyone, but if you want a bunch of supplies on the ground and the raid's going to take a while, make sure to drop them instead of just dying with full inventories. Man, crystals, huh? Oh, it's a shame I messed up and got a little bit less points, but this actually brings me to a decision I've made. The main thing that makes this very difficult is my mage, but my melee could be a bit better. It would definitely help with Tecton and the Ulm hand and just hitting my hammers as well. So I want to quickly go and get an infernal cape. That does mean I'll be leaving without really having gotten much. The arcane is nice, but I didn't get anything too fancy, but it should hopefully just be a quick little in and out to get the infernal cape. So that'll be hopefully what next episode is, a very quick journey to get an infernal cape. And then we should be back to Chambers. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one.